Hi and welcome back to today's Modern Podcast Prices on Tuesday the 6th of September with me, Richard Pro Market Analyst at Handtech Markets. Let's look at Eurodollar now, and we've got a fairly sort of consolidating move on Eurodollar at the moment. We didn't really get any direction off yesterday. We had Labour Day in the States, so the trading sort of was a little bit reduced on the back of that, and it's sort of interesting that we've seen a little bit of a rebound today on Eurodollar, as the dollar has weakened slightly. But yesterday's candle was sort of about 45, 50 ticks. Nothing in terms of direction, and you're sort of still very neutrally configured, I think, on these momentum indicators. Although there's been a slight tick lower on the stochastics, I don't necessarily think that's sort of anything sinister, especially, and certainly with today's move higher on the candle, I don't really think it's especially anything to get too worked up about. As essentially, really, you're trading within a range, aren't you? Above that sort of long-term pivot at 111 figure, you've got the support at 1120. Yesterday's low 1137, and I think that, and also interestingly enough, today's low 1137. But generally speaking, I think whilst this floor is in place, you're not really getting too worried about the downside. In terms of the upside, you'd say, well, limited around 1230 to 1250, really. 1233 is this dotted red line here, which is a bit of a pivot, and sort of the spike high 1250 on payrolls. So generally speaking, there's sort of a 20 pip overhead resistance at around 1230 to 1250, and a 20 pip support 11 figure to 1120. So I think that generally speaking, we're still looking for direction. This is the hourly chart. You're basically neutral on that. No real direction. You're sort of buzzing between in a bit of a range play at the moment. You'd argue sort of near-term resistance 1180 to sort of 12 figure, arguably. But yeah, generally speaking, you're sort of looking for direction. You got the ISM non-manufacturing this afternoon, which could give you a bit of direction, you could argue, and that was the reaction on Thursday to the ISM manufacturing data, which was so disappointing. So you could see a bit of a reaction today on Eurodollar to that ISM non-manufacturing PMI, but for now we're pretty much neutrally configured, although there is a slight very slight turnaround and an improvement in the Eurodollar at the moment as we speak, sort of 20 ticks up on the day, but again, nothing to really get too worked up about. So I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.